I'm at pitch side with Coach Eben Sefa. Coach, Akwaba, bienvenue.
Yes,
welcome. Coach, we're ready to go. I mean, we've been talking about it for a while, but now it's here, and this afternoon, the host, Ghana, the Black Starlets, take on the Ivorians, the baby elephants from Ivory Coast.
Yeah, it's been a very long time since we saw the Starlets playing like this, and this is the major tournament, the WAFU Zone B, and as you said, you go through before you go to the Orange AFCON for the U17. And for me, I think that the atmosphere is very good, and watching the players warming up, I think that we are going to see a very good game. I mean, looking at the Ghanaian side, recently they went to Russia, 3 games, they lost 1 and they won 2. The kind of game that the boys gave us was so fantastic. So 𝗨𝗭𝗡𝗘, Nana Ajimai, and then 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘 are doing a wonderful job. We are yet to see the Ivorians. I mean, watching them warming up, yes, I'm sure they won't come easy, but I can tell you that with the kind of game that I saw the Starlets play, especially the friendly match they play against Niger when they returned from Russia, yeah, it was so fantastic.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. The Ghanaians have had the advantage of putting their tactics in use under Coach 𝗨𝗭𝗡𝗘, Coach Nana Ajimai, and of course 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘, former 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘 captain. So they have the experience there. They've got the home support. Obviously, it is midweek action, but certainly the crowd will turn up as time goes on. Kickoff is at the top of the hour, so hopefully second half, when the locals have closed from work and the campus is a little less hectic, they'll come here to support the Black Starlets of Ghana. But key thing to watch out for, Coach, CAF has now obviously changed the format. Some were saying, especially in West Africa, that look, when you have Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and the rest, you're really taking out the very best, and then some of them may not get through. But that's what happens across the other zones of CAF.
Yeah, seriously, looking at the West Africa, when you talk of talent, you cannot compare to the other side. And for me, I think that CAF wants to do something different. So for me, if you go through and you are able to qualify, you become so strong to represent the region. Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, you talk of Mali, you talk of Ghana, you talk of Togo. These are the strong nations when it comes to football. But I believe that CAF has its own reasons of doing that. And I think that if you're able to go and qualify, you should be able to get to the top. Because look, you're playing against Nigeria, you're playing Cote d'Ivoire. These are the 4 strong nations when it comes to football in the West African coast. So I think that it is a good idea for CAF to put up that.
No doubt about it. A message of thanks to 𝗭𝗢𝗡 Mineral Water, as well as Techno, and also 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘 for getting on board this under-17. It's about unearthing the future talents. We take a look at the warm-up of the two sides. Obviously, it's only a technical eye that would be able to tell us what the warm-up means. You and I perhaps would be thinking, well, they look energetic and all that, but the warm-up can also show you or give you an indication. And Coach, we're seeing the warm-up now. The Starlets, we've seen them in action already. Ivory Coast, we have not. So it's only the warm-up that a technical eye may take a few things from.
Is a warm-up shows you how the team will start. Teams can warm up. Some players have got thick veins, so sometimes they need to warm well. And mostly teams score early goals when the opposing have not warmed up. You could clearly see from the Starlets that they are being warmed by a former captain of 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘, a former national star in the person of 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘. And you could clearly see how the boys are so focused. Psychologically comes into it when you are warming up. I'm looking at this as the opener of the tournament. Yeah, it is important the players warm well, because they'll be going in for less than 50 minutes and they'll be coming out. So they need to be warm well, stretch well. You saw them doing the passing, you saw them doing the long shooting, and of course doing the wing play in terms of finishing. So it tells you that everything that was done within the warm-up can happen in the game situation. But looking at the Ivorians, they were calm. Probably they've watched videos of the Starlets, and Starlets have also watched the videos of the Ivorians. But I believe that Ghana wants to attack straight away based on the warm-up that we just witnessed.
No doubt about it. We had a chat with Coach 𝗨𝗭𝗡𝗘 before coming to pitch side, and he's very relaxed, very calm. He's been here before as a player. He's one player that has gone through the ranks, so he knows exactly what he needs to do. And being put in charge of the Black Starlets is not a surprise if you look at where he's coming from in terms of domestically, locally, even before 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘 Olympics. He's been able to play what we call the calls, Gata right through. Him and Stephen Appiah and the rest. And I saw him also getting a few pointers from his former teammate, Derek Boateng. So there's a lot of camaraderie and collaboration here. Hopefully, tactically, they'll get it right today.
Yeah, Laye has seen it all in terms of football. I mean, he played under 17, under 20, U23, and he played for the senior national team. He played for House of Folk in Scotland. And it tells you that, look, Laye has seen it through. The way Laye is passionate about football when he was playing is the same he does when he's on the touchline coaching. I wish to watch them in Russia when Ghana was down by 3 against the Russians in the first game. And in the last 20 minutes of the game, that is where I saw Laye Kingston. And I will not be surprised Ghanaians are going to see what Laye is made of. He's been there, he's gone through it. No wonder the FA decided to give the U17 to Laye, and then Nana Ajimai, formerly of Lazy Sports Complex, and then 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘. Yeah, they are a fantastic team, and I believe that with the kind of things that they've taken these boys through, are going to exhibit in a few minutes away from now.
We've seen a lot of changes from FIFA, from CAF, across the confederations, I think notably to make sure that they are unearthing the best talent. And they've put this emphasis on education, schools and all the rest of it, so that at least at your bottom, the basics, you're having kids or players who are having that school or educational background as a stepping stone. And of course, we had the MRI, the testing, just to make sure that we're doing the right thing, not just in 1 or 2 countries, but across board, you know. But we'll listen to the coaches when the time we get the signal. But I think the coaches are ready. So, coach, let's hear from the coaches, and we'll be back in a second.
Well, coach, your first major qualification for a tournament, former Ghana international. How do you start this competition?
Thank you very much for having me. We're going to start on a high note. We all know that every tournament is important for you to win your first game. So for us, we've done everything possible, all our preparation and everything. We know that today is going to be very tough, but the main aim is to win our first game. I don't think we're going to get it easy, but our game plan and everything that we've showed the boys, we believe today they will turn up well, and then we are going to enjoy a good game.
You play against an Ivorian side known for its strong youth system. How do you plan to counter them?
Yes, we had the opportunity to see their last 2 games. And then as a technical person, we try to have some approach to their game plan. So for us, we've worked through that. We're looking forward for it to work well. If it doesn't work, we always have a plan B on that. Like I earlier said, it's going to be tough, but we're going to approach it with all seriousness. Our aim is to go and take the game to them as soon as possible.
Bonsoir coach, soyez les bienvenus au Ghana.
Merci.
Vous ouvrez votre premier match aujourd'hui. D'abord, vous êtes venu à cette compétition. Quels sont vos objectifs?
Vous savez, c'est une compétition qui est dédiée aux cadets au moins de 17 ans. C'est déjà un bonheur que de voir les jeunes de cette catégorie d'âge compétir. Et surtout, c'est une compétition qui, ma foi, va aboutir sur des qualifs. Et ça serait bien que la Côte d'Ivoire puisse prendre l'un des 2 tickets qualificatifs pour la CAN des U17 pour la saison prochaine.
Yeah,
All right, welcome back. That was the coach's interview. We're about to wrap up, and Nana Dakwa JC and Josiah Okokwe are in commentary position. So let's join them now as the ceremony for the opening begins very shortly.
Good afternoon and a pleasant welcome to the University of Ghana Sports Stadium here in Legon, Accra, Ghana. is the opening day of the 2024 WAFU Zone B Under-17 Championship, which has been hosted by Ghana, and all eyes are on the two countries who will set the stage for the commencement of this game. As the host nation, Ghana, coming up against Cote d'Ivoire. In Group A, Ghana headlines the group alongside Cote d'Ivoire and Benin, because in that group there are only 3 teams, and Ghana will be hoping to begin the competition on a positive note, considering that the last time Ghana hosted it, they only went as far as to the semi-finals, only to be beaten by eventual winners Nigeria, and then go on to win the bronze medal against Cote d'Ivoire, whom they beat in the 3rd and 4th place. So the stage is set for the commencement of the 2024 WAFU Zone B Under-17 Championship. This competition also serves as the qualifying series for the AFCON Under-17 that will eventually provide Africa's representatives for the World Cup. My name is Nana 𝗭𝗎 together with Josiah Okokwe. We are your commentators for this opening game between Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, Nana, good afternoon. Youth football at its very best here in the WAFU Zone B Under-17, which you rightly said. And I believe we are not just going to witness young kids trying to showcase what they have with regards to talent, but then also we are going to experience some good football. I believe that the other countries will also be looking at these two teams, two rival countries, two neighbors, very, very close to each other, go head to head in this particular one. For Ghana themselves, they know that this will serve as a qualifier to the Under-17 AFCON, and then also maybe again qualification to the Under-17 World Cup, one tournament which has eluded them for quite some time now. But then for Cote d'Ivoire, they won the AFCON just a couple of months ago, and they'll be hoping that their youth team would also shine at this tournament, because they know that they have to transition. We saw some young kids in that team. They did Cote d'Ivoire proud, and they'll be hoping that the youth team would also try and make themselves proud in this one.
So Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire is the baby elephants and the black starlets of Ghana. The Ivorians will be taking inspiration from their senior national team, the Elephants, who won the last edition of the African Cup of Nations on home soil. The journey to the next Under-17 World Cup begins from the WAFU Zone B here at the University of Ghana Stadium in Accra, Ghana, with two neighbors, Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, two countries who share a border to the west side of Ghana. And Cote d'Ivoire almost made it to the finals of the last edition hosted in Ghana, but had to settle for a 3rd and 4th place game with the Ghanaians. So in Group A is Ghana, Benin, and Cote d'Ivoire. Nigeria, Burkina Faso, and Niger are in Group B alongside Togo. The two top teams automatically qualifying for the semis. Time to go for the national anthem of Cote d'Ivoire. That's the national anthem of the Cote d'Ivoire. It's time for the national anthem of the host nation, Ghana. National anthem of Ghana just gone by. Gradually, the clock is ticking to the commencement of this game here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. The WAFU Zone B U17 AFCON qualifiers, Ghana 2024. That's the Ghanaian setup. Ghana is parading Michael Ama, Bilal J, Hamza Idrisu and Herbert Bafa in central defense. Isdin Mohamed is playing at left back. Abdullah Note and Theophilus Ayamga in midfield. Right in front of them is Mark Mensah, Benjamin Chabagnon. He's a big star in the team. He plays in the Premier League for Olympics in Ghana. Godfrey Sapon is the striker playing as the number 9 for Ghana. Joseph Nabi is playing on the left wing for the Ghanaians this afternoon. The little elephants of Cote d'Ivoire parading Yannick Kwasi, Jean Maxier, Emmanuel Zongo, Milos, your boy, Vaseri Silla, Dumbia, Koulibaly, Dasso, Diabate, Musakoni, and Bamba. There we go, commencement of the game here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Is Ghana 2024 AFCON qualifies for the next under 17. Bilal is Dean. Finds Bafa. It's an early chance for Cote d'Ivoire. Can they find the opening goal? It's a good save from Michael Arma, the Ghanaian goalkeeper. Cote d'Ivoire still trying to penetrate the Ghanaian half. But that's a lovely control from Ghana's Bilal Ajabi. Chavagno goes to the middle, but it's Cote d'Ivoire in possession. Here is Vasseri Sila. Emmanuel Zango for Cote d'Ivoire. It's Dean. Here's Hamza Idrisu for Ghana, sends a long one in. Ball goes to Yannick Kwasi, the Ivorian goalkeeper. Jean Maxier. Great show of strength by the left back. Racing for the ball is Ibrahim Dasso, but Ghana's Bafa goes to Ama, who finds Idrisu, the centre back. Cote d'Ivoire struggling to defend their lines. Flag goes up, is offside against Cote d'Ivoire's Ibrahim Dosso. Jean Maxia, here is Dosso. The Ivorian number 9 is looking for options. The drive went in from Bamba, but Michael Arma having no difficulties dealing with that one.
That was a very good ball. Let's see, the Ivorians already making incursions. That's the second time they've had a shot on target in this game.
Good defending coming from Vasseri Sila. Here is Dosso. Again, he was offside. He was in an offside position before the ball came. Ibrahim Dosso.
That's twice in the short space he's been caught. Dosso has been very, very lively already in the game. He's already threatened with that one-on-one opportunity that got saved by Arma. I believe the centre-back pairing should really keep an eye on him. Could be the danger man for the Ivorians.
Bilal Ajabi finds Idrisu. The centre back is surging forward gradually. The Ghanaians are trying to create a chance. Ball comes on the right side. Here is Benjamin Chivanyo, the Ghanaian captain who plays for Great Olympics in the Ghanaian Premier League, to Bilal Ajay. It's good passing play from the Ghanaians, but the Ivorians will take possession. Here is Diabate. Goes to Jean Maxey. Vasseri Sela. Good passing play from the Ivorians. Milos, your boy, but Ghana will take over now. Here is Idrisu. Abdoulaye Norte. Good ball trying to find the Ghanaian number 9. Godfrey Sarpon, but the Ivorian goalkeeper Yannick Kwasi is up to the task.
That was a great ball through that defense, cutting it wide open. Just too much in it. The striker struggling to get at the end of that. It's promising from the Ghanaians already how they're trying to build up.
No clear-cut goal scoring opportunities created so far. But Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire yet to be creative. In trying to find goal scoring opportunities. Here is Hamza Idrisu. It's Din Mohamed. The left back comes to the middle and finds 𝗭𝗎 He switches to Bilal J, who goes to Benjamin Chivagnon. Good play from the Ghanaians, gradually trying to find their way into the Ivorians area. Now Mensah to Bilal J. There's a chance for Ghana. Here is Sarpong, but the flag goes up and Sarpong is offside. Godfred Sarpong, the Ghanaian striker, found his way in good goal scoring position, but the moment the ball went through, the flag already gone up against him.
That was a great build-up from the Starlets. That was just so easy from them, just moving the ball around swiftly, but then precisely trying to find each other right behind the Ivorian box. Could say that was a very, very swift pass to the striker.
That's an earlier foul committed by Ghana's Din Mohamed. The Ivorians in possession. Here is Bamba. Bamba swings in across. Taken care of by Ghana's central defender, Bafa. They're playing with so much confidence and they are very good on the ball. They don't panic. They seem to be very comfortable playing at the back.
That's what the head coach said, like Kingston, before the game. It's the game plan, and that's how confident they are as a team. They love to build up from the back without, three-back system where one fullback tries to advance more forward, giving them some sort of width. They're really, really enjoying themselves today.
Cote d'Ivoire building into the Ghana area. Here is Bamba. Bamba wants to go for goal. Ball is cleared by Bafa. But Cote d'Ivoire will take possession again. This time, Ghana will pick it up. 𝗭𝗎 Ayamga. The Ghanaian number 10 goes back to Din Mohamed. Din goes to the middle and finds 𝗭𝗎𝗡𝗘. 𝗭𝗎𝗡𝗘 to Godfred Sarpong.
Clearly see how they love to move that ball, the Starlets.
Ball goes in from Bilal J. trying to find Benjamin Chivagnon. The Ghanaian captain has got the Ivorian left back, Jean-Marc Sey, to beat, and the throw-in for Ghana.
Quite ambitious over there from Chivagnon, the captain. They were trying to maneuver his way through two Ivorian defenders.
Here is Chivagnon. He goes down, was trying to win the sympathy of the referee, but there's another foul. This time, referee spots an infringement, but it goes to the advantage of the Ivorians.
And this time is the support from 𝗏𝗏. Let's look at how far he tracks down the Ivorian player. And a bit physical and a bit aggressive from 𝗏𝗏. He wore the Ivorians, and they are also calm whenever they try to build up from the back. So much confidence, and it's just similar to how the Starlets also want to build up.
Adama Diabate's effort trying to pick out Doumbia goes out. Your boy has lost possession. Here is Ghana's number 10, 𝗭𝗎 Ayamga. He hangs on confidently and finds Bilal. Now Idrisu holds on for Ghana. The central defender has gone really up the field. He gets the ball to Bafa, who switches to Bilal J. Idrisu. Here is Ajevi. Godfred Sarpong for Ghana, but it looked like a handball against the Ghanaian. It was Mensah who was trying to weave his way. He was trying to get to Ayamga, who incidentally handled the ball.
Ghanaians have loved building up and trying to attack narrowly, and you can see whenever they try to attack, there's so many men in that midfield or that part of the field from the Ivorians trying to halt everything they try to put or push to them.
Ajevi. That's clever defending from Ghana's Bafa. It's Cote d'Ivoire in possession. Here is Bamba. Good interception from Ajavi. Note picks up Isdin Mohammed.
There's a confidence in how they build up the Black Stars, the Black Starlets, beg your pardon. Very, very confident kids.
Long ball onto the left side. Bamba gets the ball down. Isdin played his goalkeeper into trouble. Keeper reacted in a panic manner, and the Ghanaians have conceded a corner.
Yeah, and sometimes if you want to build from the back confidently, you could run yourself into trouble, but it's how you try to defend it. And the Starlets have just played themselves into trouble this time around, and you could see the pressure being mounted on Michael Lama, and he decides to go wide, but unfortunately for him, the ball came off Isdin.
Corner, Cote d'Ivoire. Corner swung in. Dosso brings it down. Here is Coney. Some brilliant control from Jean-Maxey. The Ivorians currently dominating possession at the expense of the Ghanaians. Here is Zongo. Vaseri Sila. Emmanuel Emili Zongo to Ibrahim Dosso, the lanky forward, going forward with confidence. He switches to the right side. Here is Cote d'Ivoire's Doumbia, sends in a cross. Not dealt with in the manner the Ivorians expected. They still have possession. Here is Bamba, sends in a cross deep, but nobody there to connect for the Ivorians. It's a goal kick.
That was a good surging round from Dosso, the Ivorian number 9. Did so well. You can see him drifting further towards the left-hand side. Looks like he loves it whenever he cuts in on the right foot, and you could see that spread of play towards the right-hand side. And it's just up to Bafa and also Idrisu to really track his runs, because those messy runs could just pull them out of position.
Here is Mensah. Lovely footwork, tries to go on the right foot, but the Ivorians communicate well to win the foul. Good communication between the central defender Zango and his goalkeeper 𝗭𝗎
Yeah, that was a good ball. You could see he communicated effectively, and it was 𝗭𝗎's reaction for me, the way he reacted to that ball. He knew that his teammate wasn't going to balloon that upfield.
The Ivorians trying to create a chance. It's a big one for them, but Doso unable to make it count. Doumbia sends a cross. Jean-Maxé here swings in a low cross, but it goes straight to the Michael Ama, the Ghanaian goalkeeper.
And Doso's run again, once more, causing all sort of problems to the Starlets defense. See, he's quite strong, lanky and bulky. Has very, very good ball control. They really need to keep an eye on him. So he made so much impression inside the first 16 minutes.
It's Dean passed the no white shirt as 𝗭𝗎 collects for Cote d'Ivoire.
A disappointing ball from Ghana. We started with so much confidence, and they need to keep up with that momentum. Trying to build up from the back, trying to find men in open spaces and exploiting all those spaces being left by the attacking fullbacks in the Ivorian team.
Emmanuel Zango, long ball in. Bilal Ajevi arrives to pick possession for Ghana. Here is Havik Bafa. Ghana wins the foul just around the center circle. It was Hamza Idris who was trying to navigate his way from the back, got fouled in the process.
That's one of the qualities of the two centre-backs of the Starlets. They have the ability to run that ball upfield and pick up their men in the opposition half.
Bafa with a long switch onto the left side. Joseph Nabi, the flag stays down. Ayamga. Isdeen Mohammed comes to the middle and finds Bafa. Note. Sapon. That's a clearance by Vaseri Silla to his goalkeeper. Comes through the middle and finds Note. Hamza Idrisu for Ghana. Godfred Sapon tries to put one through for Ayamga, but it's cleared away by 𝗭𝗎. Bafa arrives to pick it up for Ghana. Great show of strength by your boy. Diabate. From Cote. There's a foul. Free kick against Ghana. It was Isdeen Mohammed, the left back, who brought down the Ivorian attacker.
Yeah, they've had their moment. The Ivorians, just look at that. Almost 4 men in between about 5 Starlet players, and just look at that first touch. Trying to work his way around Isdeen. Isdeen a bit aggressive on the occasion. The Ivorians haven't really committed men forward, but whenever they do, they just give the right impression. They can be dangerous. Isdeen should be careful now.
Free kick taken, chance for Cote d'Ivoire, and the ball hits the back of the net, but the flag goes up. It's been ruled offside. It won't count.
That was the initial ball, and you can see, yes, in no man's land, the first header, the rebound, but then the connection, and you could see already in an offside position, and no palms, no protest.
Good understanding between referee 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘 Nama and his assistant 𝗭𝗢𝗡𝗘. It's Cote d'Ivoire again. Jean-Maxé against 𝗭𝗎𝟑𝟳 got played from the Ivorian left back, but eventually overruns the ball and it rolls over the line. It's 21 minutes at the University of Ghana Stadium in Accra, Ghana. It's Ghana 2024 WAFU Zone B Under-17 Championship that serves as qualifiers for the next Under-17 AFCON. Ghana last time hosted a competition in Cape Coast, and coincidentally, it was Cote d'Ivoire that Ghana beat in the third and fourth place game to claim the bronze medal after they both failed to make it to the AFCON in that year's competition. And here they are, beginning this edition of the competition. There's a foul against the Ghanaians.
𝗭𝗎𝗓𝗓 again, the culprit. And see him moving out of position a couple of times, pressing high up the field, trying to cut those supplies into the half of the Ghanaians. He's a bit physical though if you compare him to his partner in midfield, that's 𝗭𝗎𝗓𝗓 Yamga. You'd believe 𝗨𝟑 is the more physical and the more aggressive one.
There's a foul against Ghana's 𝗭𝗓𝗓𝗑.
Speaking about the runs of Dosso, and just look at where he finds himself. The number 9 of the Ivorians drifting to the left-hand side, and it's 𝗭𝗓𝗓𝗑 trying to close him down.
Now Godfred Sarpong for Ghana. He's trying to put a pass through for Joseph Nabi. Here is Abdoulaye Note. Hamza Idrisu returns the ball to his goalkeeper. Here is Bafa, the centre back. Benjamin Chivagnon, but it's Sarpong who goes down. But the assistant referee points to the direction, indicating that the decision is against the Ghanaians.
He seemed to be like a mere peripheral Sarpong in this game already. He really needs to make his presence being felt by the Ivorian defense.
The Ghanaian team had a competition a couple of months ago in Russia to prepare for this. They came up against the host nation, whom they lost against in the first game, but came up with 2 impressive wins over Serbia and Afghanistan. They've gone on to beat the Nigerian under-17 in the build-up to this competition. They seem to have gotten the right kind of preparations ahead of this game. The Ivorians have also not been left out. They played against France as well. They lost 3-2, but they gave a really good account of themselves in that game.
And you'd say both teams are really well equipped, you know, in terms of preparations coming to this one.
Here is Sarpong with a chance, but it's good defending from the Ivorian Vaseri Sela.
We've spoken about Sarpong. He needs to be sharp. He needs to be finishing this. Sarpong, just look at that. That was a good reaction from Sela. Right on time there to intervene. But Sarpong should be sharper than that. Should be finishing that with some ease.
Benjamin Chivagnon to take the corner for the Ghanaians. Chivanyo bends one in, heads go up, and again, Sarpong misdirecting his header for an Ivorian goal kick.
Chance falling to the Ghana number 9 again. A very good ball into the box by the captain Chivanyo. Had everything. And that first flick at the near post, and you can see Sarpong right there, just failing to direct his head on target. Maybe that's what he needs for his confidence to grow, Sarpong.
Here is Bamba, but Chivanyo takes it. Now Bilal Ajevi. Here is Ajevi. Sarpong. Ayamga. Chance for Ghana, and it's a brilliant opening goal. Joseph Nabi puts the Ghanaians ahead. Joseph Nabi opens the scoring at the WAFU Zombie Under 17 Championship Ghana 2024. It's the Black Starlets of Ghana 1, the Baby Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. Neil, this is the build-up to the goal.
And it's Ayamga. Just look at that. Sarpong just tapping the ball to him. Ayamga spotting the run of those two players and just lobbing it over the defense of the Ivorians and calling for offside appeals, but those players were onside. Proud to the lobbing, and that was a beautifully executed goal, the pass and also the finish. But that combination between Ayamga and Sarpong combining, and that lob over the top of the defense, and Nabi just doing justice to that one with his inside of the foot, just connecting to that one in grand style, and you'd say the Ghanaians really deserve this lead.
It's Ghana 1, Cote d'Ivoire 0. Ivorians want to react, but the effort from Bamba is out for a goal kick.
That's a good way for the Ivorians to respond to that goal from the Ghanaians. Bamba not being able to direct that shot on target. But you would say they have their tails up now after the Black Starlets have taken the lead in this game.
It's Cote d'Ivoire looking for the equalizer, but the flag goes up. The Ivorian number 11, Adama Diabate, is offside.
It looks like they are pushing the Baby Elephant. They want a quick response here. They know that they have to get the equalizer as soon as possible to make things and life easier for them this afternoon. But the Black Starlets, what a game they are having already in the opening game of this tournament. You understand why the coach had to push Ayamga a bit further so he can operate with Sarpong.
Cooling break for the under-17s. The Starlets and the little elephants, or the baby elephants. The Ghanaians ahead by that Joseph Nabi goal. And Joseph Nabi gets his name in the history books of Ghana's under-17 football. He plays for Benab Ajax Sports Academy. The two coaches will take the advantage of the break to put some words across. But among the two, it will the Ghanaian Ly Kingston, who will be much comfortable at this point of the water break.
Yeah, with your side leading one, you know that all you have to do now is to manage the game. And I believe they have men in midfield to do that. You talk about Ayamga, you talk about, you know, all these players, Chivanyo over there at the right-hand side. And these are the players who can control the ball, they can hold on to possession. We see them try to do that. They want to gain possession. They want some dominance in the middle of the pitch. And they already have that, and they have a goal to their name as well. So at this point for the Starlets, it's all about trying to control the game and maintain your lead. But for the Baby Elephants, they'll be throwing everything at the Starlets defense to see if they can just respond in a very good way.
Goal kick is 30 minutes in Lagos, Accra, Ghana. It's Ghana 1, Cote d'Ivoire 0. Here's Note. Gets the ball back to Hamza. Here is Bafa. He gives the ball away and Cote d'Ivoire have the advantage. Here is Bamba. He goes to the left-hand side and finds Diabate, but the effort is rising above for a goal kick.
Again, Dosso attacking the box. But look at where it starts from. Bamba with that ball to the left-hand side to find Diabate. See a cross. That was in mid-air. And Dosso trying to make the connection.
Good player from Isdeen. But Yannick Kwasi will collect it for the Ivorians.
They've not really applied any pressure. The Baby Elephants. You need to put some men on the 3 midfield duo of the Starlets. They did a good job in the opening minutes by trying to crowd that midfield area to make life very, very difficult whenever they attack. And then Sapon again. And it's Chivagnon going very, very hard on �💪 from behind.
Here is Cote d'Ivoire's Doumbia surging forward in confidence. Doumbia is trying to put one through, but the flag is up for offside against the Ivorian Adama Diabate.
Diabate has been lacking. You can see these two wide players trying to make those mazy and darting runs around Dosso, who is spearheading the attack for the Ivorians this afternoon.
Sapon loses possession. Here comes the Ivorian Yobue. Long ball onto the right side. Chasing the ball is Bamba. He's up against Isdeen. Isdeen does well to locate Hamza Idrisu. Hamza finds Ayamga. Ayamga to Hamza Idrisu. Bafa sends a long ball in, but the Ivorian right back Doumbia does well to get the ball. It's a little flick from Diabate. It didn't quite work out. Ajevi. That should be a foul. The Ivorian left back 𝗭💪 bringing down Ghana's captain Ben Chivagnon.
And it's evident what both teams are doing with their fullbacks. And that's the high press. 𝗭💪 trying to push Chivagnon backwards. He fouls him in the process.
Note puts one through for Sapon. Good hold-up play from the striker back to Note. Note switches brilliantly to the right side where Ajevi's pass has gone wrong. Lovely turnaround from the Ivorian Koulibaly, but he's unable to find Dosso. Dosso has gone a bit quiet in the last 5 or 10 minutes. He was very active and lively in the opening stages of the game.
Yeah, he was that masked man in the opening exchanges. You could see, showed some glimpses of what he has in his locker. But then that was a very, very good turn from Koulibaly to locate him. And you can see that he's really drifted further wide. That's where he loves to attack from.
Here's Cote d'Ivoire's Yobue. to Doso. Now they are trying to move into the Ghanaian ��𝗢𝗡 onto the right side. Here comes Bamba. He's up against Hamza Idrisu. Bamba tries to check onto the right. It's a good move from Bamba, but the end of it goes poor for him. The delivery letting him down, but he did all the job to go past the Ghanaian defender.
That was a world-class move from Bamba. Did so well. Just sneak his way past the defender. But it was the end product that was just below par. Could have done better.
Not to lose his concentration. Ajevi to Idrisu. Tries to find the goal scorer, Joseph Nabi, but it's headed away by Doumbia. Here is Yobwe. Puts one through for Ibrahim Doso. Doso goes down from the challenge of Hamza Idrisu, but it's a fair one. It's not going to attract any whistle from the referee.
That was a good job by Idrisu. Good track back. And unfortunately for Doso, he just lost balance. So he tried to, take another touch before trying to further past Armour. That was what let him down that occasion.
Here's the Ghanaian captain bench, Chivanyo to Ajevi. Chivanyo, Ajevi. The Ghanaians hand possession to Cote d'Ivoire. Here's Ibrahim Doso. Sends the ball to Bamba. Doso, but he's left it behind as the Ghanaian Ajevi picks it up. Here comes Mensah. Joseph Nabi comes up against Doumbia. Nabi cuts in, and Doumbia defends really well to win the ball at the expense of the Ghanaian and gets the throw in going the advantage of the Ivorians.
And Nabi so much in confidence. You can see he's losing confidence now. He's trying to create those 1v1 situations with Doumbia. Just believes he has what it takes to just go past his marker each and every time he has the ball.
Godfred Sarpong plays for Still Believe FC in the Ghanaian second tier. Yobwe. Musakoni tries to switch to the right-hand side where �ω𝗢𝗡 controls ball. Here is �ω𝗢𝗡. Good save from Ahmad, the Ghanaian goalkeeper. Big chance for the Ivorians, but the Ghanaian keeper comes to the rescue of the Starlets. Here is Jean-Maxey. Yobwe goes back to Emmanuel Zango. Zango to Vaseri Sila. Sila onto the right-hand side where Doumbia picks it up. Throw in Cote d'Ivoire.
A good opportunity from the Ivorians. A very great chance. I talk about great first touches, and that was a good first touch from �ω𝗢𝗡. Fortunately, Ama still performing. There was some magic in the post for the Starlets. He's put some world-class saves already this afternoon in the first half. Michael Ama.
Ajevi to Mensah. Lovely play from the Ghanaian midfielder Mensah. Joseph Nabi. Here is Ayamga, but it's good defending from Doumbia at the end. There's a corner for Ghana.
Again, overload at the left-hand side for the Starlets, and you can see it's Ayamga and Nabi combining to put some pressure on the right-hand side of the Ivorian defense. It's a good overlapping run from Nabi.
Corner for Ghana. It's captain Chivanyo to take. Referee has caught up the Ivorian centre-back Vaseri Sila, and the Ghanaian left-back is Dean Mohammed.
There's some tussling happening in the box. It's typical of any team that's trying to defend a corner and one also trying to attack it.
Chivagno's corner headed away by the tall Ivorian centre-back Vaseri Sila. We are 5 minutes away from the break. It's Ghana leading by that goal scored by Joseph Nabi.
He's really shown his presence, winning those aerial balls. Sela by the tallest, considering the height of the Ivorian defense.
Another corner for the Ghanaians. Chance for Ghana. It's Joseph Nabi again. He gets the place started. Joseph Nabi again puts the Ghanaians through for the second time in the game. That was a powerful drive, and this one might just take the Ghanaians to the next stage of the competition. They have one game to go and some more minutes to play in the second half. But 2-0 on 42 minutes is a healthy lead for the Ghanaians.
It's looking too easy for the Ghanaians, but then look at Nabi lurking around the 18-yard box. He knows he has that diminutive figure, so he just didn't try attacking that header or the corner. He was just lurking around the 18-yard box, trying to feed off anything that comes to him, and that was a beautiful smash into the back of the net. That is a healthy lead for the Ghanaians, and at this point, they are just cruising to 3 points.
The Black Starlets of Ghana have doubled their lead, and it's 2 goals for Joseph Nabi, who plays for the Benab Ajax Sports Academy. He's really showed up in this competition.
It was a great strike, great strike from the number 11. And that takes off some amount of pressure from the Starlets.
The Ivorians struggling to keep up with the movement of the Ghanaians. Ajevi slowed down the pace of the game. Chivagno wanted it, but he brought it back. Here is Chivagno up against Jean-Maxey. Say goes in the middle and finds Yobue. They might just be going down in confidence, Cote d'Ivoire, but here they come searching for at least one before the break. Ibrahim Dosso for the Ivorians goes through the middle and finds Yobue. Checks onto the Ghanaian area, but the Ivorian Koulibaly can't stop it. Here's the Ghanaian Bilal Ajevi to his goalkeeper, Michael Ama. But for that brilliant stop, the Ivorians could have been level even before the Ghanaians go on to score a second.
I would say they could have even taken the lead in this game even before the Ghanaians, if not for that wonderful shot stopping by Ama. He's done so well in between the sticks for the Starlets.
Here's Godfred Sarpong. Now Teofilo. 3 minutes of additional time. 44 minutes now. Note switches to Ajevi. They are playing some delightful football at this stage, the Starlets of Ghana.
I think you have to keep an eye on Note, the man running everything in midfield for them, playing as a single pivot. Abdoulaye Note.
Abdoulaye Note. He plays for Great Padua FC. He's shown some real quality, flashes of brilliance. Again, is McMensa trying to nutmeg the Ivorian number 20, Musa Koni, who is the first player to get booked in the game here in Accra. The first player to receive a yellow card in the tournament is Cote d'Ivoire's Musa Koni.
I was uncalled for from Kone. He needs to keep his calm. Yeah, it's difficult when your team is 2 down, but he just shouldn't be rushing into such challenges that could slow him down for the remainder of this game.
Here is the star boy, Nabi. He's giving Doumbia a lot of worries on that left-hand side of the Ghanaian attack, but here is Dosso for Cote d'Ivoire. The Ivorian striker has been outnumbered, and here comes the Ghanaian number 9, Sarpong. It's Dean. Abdullah Inaute. He finds Bilal J. To the captain, Benjamin Chivagno. Back to Bilal J. Chivagno. They're holding on to possession so comfortably, and they are such a delight to watch. They've hung on to possession for close to 1.5 minutes, and the Ivorians have not touched the ball.
And that's what you expect them to do. The Ivorians have been left chasing shadows in the past 2 minutes. And if you know that you have a 2-0 lead going into the half-time recess, then you need to keep the ball, you need to manage the game and see it through.
Ayamga wins the foul for Ghana. I can see Bafa telling him it was a dangerous place to indulge in, trying to over-elaborate.
You could also see the risk they take whenever they want to build up, trying to look at tight spaces and even sending passes through them, those channels.
Note finds Mensah. Back Mensah to the goal scorer. Nabi back to Mensah. Mensah turns around. He finds Joseph Nabi. Nabi can't go past his marker. The Ivorians will try to break from the back. Here is Doumbia. Good movement from Dosso. He goes down. Referee says, get up, boy. You don't get a foul for this. He stays in the box. Referee whistles and points to the center circle for the end of the first half here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium in Legon, Accra, Ghana. It's the opening game of Ghana 2024 WAFU Zombie Under-17 Championship that sets up qualifiers for the next edition of the Total U17 African Cup of Nations. It's halftime. It's the Ghanaians who are in a comfortable 2-0 lead. 2 goals coming from the Ghanaian number 11, Joseph Nabi, who plays for Benham Ajax Academy. It's halftime in Legon, Accra, Ghana. It's Ghana 2, Cote d'Ivoire 0. WAFU Zombie begins at the University of Ghana Stadium in Accra, Ghana, with the host nation, Ghana, taking on their neighbors, Cote d'Ivoire, in the opening game of the competition. The two teams last played at the last edition of the competition that was held in Ghana. They played for bronze, and the Ghanaians won that bronze. The Ghanaians coming into this fixture from some massive exposure they got from a tournament in Russia, where they picked up 2 wins and a defeat in games against Serbia, Russia, and Kazakhstan. The Ivorians created this early chance, but it should have been the opening goal from Ibrahim Dosso. You want to credit the Ghanaian goalkeeper, but obviously the striker should be doing better.
He went down on time. Talking about the goalkeeper, Mike Lama, did so well on that occasion to deny Dosso from giving the Ivorians an early lead, which would have made life very, very uncomfortable for the Ghanaians.
They kept pushing. They always went in with confidence, and here was another big chance for Cote d'Ivoire's Bamba, but the Ghanaian goalkeeper was always going to be alert on that occasion.
And again, Dosso in the thick of things, finding Bamba at that time, but then that shot was just too easy for Ama.
The Ghanaian number 9, Godfred Sarpong, is always providing that physical presence, but he's failed to live up to it. But the Ivorian left back nearly caused problems after his effort found the lurking Ibrahim Dosso, but unable to connect for the opening goal for the Ivorians. And Ghana's moment of glory came when this beautiful pass, it was well combined between the Ghanaian striker Sarpong and then Mensah, and look at how he just lobbed the ball. Brilliant pass, but Nabi had to time his run. Look at how he connected. Non-drop, goalkeeper completely beaten.
Yeah, he deserves credit for scoring such a beautiful goal, but then also he deserves more credit for trying to stay onside, because he could have been offside if he didn't time his run. That was a beautifully worked goal.
Cote d'Ivoire nearly came up equalizing, but the timely intervention of the Ghanaian centre-back ensured that they weren't going to pose any problems for the Ghanaian side.
That has been the pattern from the Ivorians, trying to use the flanks, trying to stretch play and stretch the defense of the Ghanaians.
And this should have been the equalizer, but Ghana's goalkeeper Michael Armour showed some real goalkeeping exploits to deny them. And here is Ghana's moment to double the lead. Again, it was Joseph Nabi, second for Ghana, second for Nabi.
That was good goal, good goal. Let's see how diminutive he is. Doesn't even try lurking in the box. Just stay outside the box, trying to feed off anything that came at him. And, he just took that perfectly on his foot. Just hammered that. And there was no chance at all for Kwasi to stop that. That had everything in it, precision and power. And it was going to be very, very difficult for Kwasi to stop that Nabi strike. Just look at that. With the laces, just put his laces through it. And that was definitely bound to score.
They could have pulled one back before the break. Cote d'Ivoire, this run by Dosso didn't prove to trouble the Ghanaians with some good defending from Ghana's Hamza Idrisu.